the outdoor parking lot. The Exploratorium is a museum of science, art, and technology. It's located at Pier 15. Also great for families as well. Here's the entrance to the Exploratorium, but it is temporarily closed due to COVID-19. Another entrance to the Exploratorium. Now here's yet another public parking lot that's really right across the street from the Exploratorium, around the corner of Green and the Embarcadero. The official address is 1000 Front Street. More of the parking lot. Now we're at Pier 17. The Pier 23 Cafe Restaurant at Pier 23 focuses in on seafood, outdoor dining, outdoor seating dining, and also live entertainment. Pier 23 Cafe also provides drinks and food to go. See the host. The outdoor dining area of Pier 23 Cafe. Now, Pier 27 is home of the cruise terminal. This cruise terminal opened up about, I think, several years ago. So those of you who are planning on taking a cruise into San Francisco, this is where you would dock at or disembark. Pier 27 Cruise Terminal. Now Fox City Diner, really right across the street along the Embarcadero, is focused on its San Francisco electric cuisine and specialty cocktails. Now they're at 1300 Battery Street, which is right adjacent to the Embarcadero. Now here's yet another seal statue that represents the seal habitat within the San Francisco Bay. In phase 1 of the Embarcadero, you'll notice that I identified at least 3 seal statues that are along the Embarcadero. And it's also used as kind of like a treasure hunt, where if you had identified all the seal statue locations, I believe you could win a prize, but I'm not for certain. But it was definitely a part of a treasure hunt to find all these seal statues that are disseminated all throughout the city. Furthermore, this seal statue is located just outside of the cruise terminal, which is at Pier 27. Now here's some nice directional signs that will help you get to what you might find of interest. The public restrooms, of course, going to be to your left. The ballpark I mentioned earlier is going to be at Pier 40, and that's in the opposite direction going southbound, as is the ferry building. We just came from there. We just passed the Exploratorium, and I also identified where the cruise terminal is. So you have several directional signs like this on the Embarcadero. Okay, here's yet another seal statue. This is the 5th one that I've seen on the Embarcadero. Now this one's at Pier 27. So as you see, as we're getting closer to Fisherman's Wharf on the Embarcadero, here's the directional sign leading to where parking is. Now Alcatraz Cruises is located at Pier 33, and this is the location this is actually the Alcatraz trip or tour that's going to take you over to Alcatraz Island. And they recently opened up pursuant to COVID-19, but only for day trips. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is some metered parking along the Embarcadero, especially when you get towards around Pier 33 as you get closer towards Fisherman's Wharf. But again, pay attention to the signage that's on the meter. This one is from Monday to Sunday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Also, metered parking is very scarce here in the city, so you may or may not find parking space along the sidewalk. Your best option would probably be the parking lots or parking garages. Well, right across the street from the Alcatraz cruises, from Pier 33 is another public parking lot. So again, you have another option for parking along the Embarcadero. More views of the parking lot. Again, it's only just a few feet from Fisherman's Wharf. Now, this sign indicates something that you really need to be aware of whenever you decide to park in the city, especially in either a parking lot or a parking garage. And that is to prevent theft, remove all valuables, and then lock your car. Especially don't leave anything that's visible inside the car as well. That's a major target for a huge problem we have here in the city, and that's car vandalism. Now, what's special about this bus stop is that this is one of the main bus lines that takes you right into the heart of Union Square, downtown area. So if you're staying at the Union Square hotels, after your adventure off the Embarcadero or in Fisherman's Wharf, which we're pretty much next to, you can come right here and take the bus right back into Union Square. Now this is going to be at the corner of intersection of Kearny Street, North Point, and the Embarcadero. And so this is a great stop for getting back to the Union Square hotels if you're indeed staying in Union Square. Okay, as I was saying earlier, this is the stop. This is actually the beginning of the Embarcadero from Fisherman's Wharf, which meets at Kearny Street. So from this point forward, going northbound, you'd be in the heart of Fisherman's Wharf. So that's what makes the journey along the Embarcadero so great. You can literally come from the wharf, going southbound all the way down to the Pier 40 where the Giants play at, and vice versa. Start at Pier 40 and then work your way northbound, as I did with this film shoot, all the way up to the Embarcadero. So before we conclude with the adventure on the Embarcadero, I'm going to show you a few more parking options, mainly Pier 39 parking. Okay, here's yet another directional sign leading you to some of the attractions from which you're currently located at, which is right now on Fisherman's Wharf, Pier 39, historic ships, and Ghirardelli Square. I'm not going to focus on Fisherman's Wharf in this film shoot. I did create another film shoot where I emphasize all the attractions of Fisherman's Wharf, but it didn't include a voiceover. But nevertheless, I'll put a link in the description so you can find those videos. But one final thing is I'm going to show you the Pier 39 parking garage, which is coming right up. So here's Pier 39 parking garage, and then this would be again another parking option for those of you that want to explore the Embarcadero as you're heading southbound from Fisherman's Wharf. Now it's got a 6-foot 8-inch clearance, so you want to pay attention to that as well before you decide to park here at the garage. And it's pretty much right off of Stockton Street. As I said, Embarcadero turns in to Jefferson Street right when you meet Kearny Street, if that makes sense to you. They all kind of come together. And Embarcadero essentially converts over to Jefferson Street as you're going northbound towards Fisherman's Wharf. But nevertheless, this would be another final option for parking so that you can explore the Embarcadero as well as, of course, check out Fisherman's Wharf. Okay, this concludes our second phase of our journey of adventures along the Embarcadero that started at Pier 1 coming up to Pier 35 near Fisherman's Wharf. I hope you enjoyed the scenic views of the bay, the dining options, the lodging options, the parking options, the cycling path along the Embarcadero, the activities that you can experience like sailing, boating, scootering, and much more. If you like what you saw and learned, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. Tell your family and friends about my channel. And also, don't forget to log on to my website and view my blog, where I also discuss more of the adventures I have visited that I can share with you. You can also subscribe to my newsletter, where you can receive discounts and promotions and all kinds of products and services. And furthermore, on the newsletter, I'm going to emphasize the businesses that are reopening pursuant to COVID-19. Also, I'm going to provide a link to the description for phase 1 of the Embarcadero journey from Oracle Park, King Street, coming up to Pier 1. And then I'm also going to provide a link to the Fisherman's Wharf filming that I did about a year or so ago, but unfortunately it doesn't have any voiceover. But I did extensive filming of Fisherman's Wharf. I'll put that in the link description as well. Well, that's it for now, and I will see you on the next film journey. Take care. Have a nice day.